Let's talk about this mini rig solution. I'm not a fan of the V-mount batteries. They're bulky and they don't work for me. But this modification, that works. This is a shot of the rear battery assembly that really makes this unit perfectly level. And I'm not a fan of the V-mount batteries, as stated before. They're just bulky, they're heavy, they get in your way. This one is very light and fits in your hand well. Easy to maneuver, to turn upside down, or whatever you got to do to get the shot. On the back of the batteries, the blind spot adapter has a little voltage meter I found, and I've got that plugged in. That voltage meter that I'm going to point to here, it feeds the dummy battery on the far side, and then the other side of this cable feeds your monitor from the other battery. This is a little button I made to hold the cables down on the cold shoe. Works out great. Also use the cable from the Holy Land to hold that HDMI cable out of the way that feeds the camera. And then this USB cable feeds my NVMe with my 2 terabyte drive in it. This is the cable that feeds the monitor from the battery on that side. The battery on the other side, of course, feeds the dummy battery, and it goes behind it. And I'll turn it upside down so you can see that in just a moment. It's a pretty clean rig. I mean, there's not any massive cables going everywhere. If you choose cables correctly, you won't have to worry about having a bunch of them in your way. Now, when I take this off, there's a cable holder right there, and that's what the battery rides on. Once you put it in the V-mount, it'll slide right on that and support it. It's really worked out great. This is the bracket that I used to bind the two blind spots together, and I had to make that from some aluminum, angle aluminum. The grip on this is great with that NVMe handle that I built. It's just the right distance out. The cable's not in my way. And then on the other side, I can get to all the buttons. I can, make all my adjustments and still swivel the battery out of my way if I've got to swing my monitor out, which occasionally you may need to do. This is the underside, and I show a little arrow of where that little cable holder is. And that's where the battery just slides against it. It's a perfect setup. All in all, I love this rig. It's serving me well, even though I haven't used it very long, but it's right and tight. Thank you for watching.